Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 6 of the Leetcode Day Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this one. Minimum remove to make added parentheses, 1249. Yeah, wow, it's Friday evening here. In New York. Ooh, it is kind of tiring. But yeah, yesterday I don't know if I brought this up. Yesterday I jogged one whatever like 17 miles and I was just pooped. And today I went to the gym and man, my in one way like I feel good in the sense that I could not get anything done because I only did like squats, like 5 set of 220s or whatever, 225s or whatever it is. Uh, uh, and I was just like I had trouble breathing because that's the stuff that's recovering. So that's good in that, you know, the things that hurt are the things that are adapting, the things that you're growing, and yeah, the things that limit you are the things that you're able, you're able to get better at, right? I definitely feel like there are people whom really like to kind of keep doing the same things that they're good at because it makes them feel good that they're good at it. But for me, I really like to work on things that I'm like, oh, I'm struggling on this thing. Let's work on it. It You have to work on problem solving. I mean, it's very easy to get into a mindset where you're collecting tools and not enough how to use tools. Wait, it's I don't know. Anyway, okay, maybe that's another rant for another time. But my point is, once you learn how to problem solving, the new tools you learn a tool, you could use it anytime. But you can't just keep on adding more tools to your toolkit, hoping that the problems are cookie cutter enough for your tool to use. And this is where people get in trouble with harder Q3s and Q4s and the difficult or the hearts or whatever, because that's when you cannot just be like, just use this tool and be done with it. No, you actually have to learn how to derive things and stuff. So anyway, all right, let's take a look at today's problem. 1249, minimum remove to make added parentheses. Given a string S of left, right parens and some English characters, the task is to remove the minimum number of parentheses so that the sum parentheses string is ratted and return any ratted string. Okay, what does that mean? This didn't. This did change. You remove this. This remove this. Can you just remove all parents or? Oh, remove the minimum number of them. Okay. Huh. Okay. I mean, I think there are some rules that makes it invalid, right? There are mostly two things, I believe. One is that if you have closed parents that makes the depth into negative, then you have to remove, I guess, really any of them. Is it any valid string? Yeah, so you can remove any of the previous ones that are not matched, but you can also just remove the last one you saw, so that's fine. And then the other thing is left parens at the end, then that's where you also keep track of you just keep track of removing the left parens that are unmatched at the end. And I don't know why I'm so slow today. Sorry, friends. I'm just kind of pausing. Maybe I'm just a little bit tired. But I would say this is one of those things that is just practice. You definitely could prove this and prove the things that I'm saying and slowly, come up with observations. And of course, these are important observations to make. And we did yesterday's problem with the parens, and you kind of get the idea of that depth and what kind of makes an invalid and invalid parens. It's not that interesting, to be honest, in the sense that this is like such a narrow case that I don't feel like it comes up that much. But on Leetcode, you may be fooled into thinking that it comes up that much because they have like a bigger distribution of these proms. And you've seen it a few times, at least for me, I've seen it a few times. I'm like, oh, I know that this is a property, and then just kind of do it that way. So it's a little bit awkward in that sense, but I think we could be okay. But I say all this, I mean, a critical part of this is that it is greedy, and as a result, it would be funny because I feel like maybe I miss an edge case and I'm just like being dumb, and then it'll show up. But yeah, but again, this is a stack-based problem, so definitely focus on learning on your stacks, and kind of what we said yesterday about the context-free language and all that stuff definitely applies as well. A finite state is that? Oh, wait. Finite state language? I don't know. I did not actually read it yesterday, so yeah. Read up on it, even though I said I should. But so let's go. All right. So for index C and enumerate S, right? Let's also say maybe a remove set, and basically we want our stack to contain only the left parents, because if we have the right parents because if we have on right parents we just remove stuff from the stack, and that's fine, right? And also if we go into negative, then we just straight up put them in the removal set, and that should be fine. So yeah, so okay, so if C is equal to left parents, whatever, stack.append index, and because this only contains left parents, we can just put the index in there. If C is equal to right parents, we can do stack.pop if, of course, length of stack is greater than 0. Otherwise, then we have to remove this because it's just not unmatched, right? And it would give us negative depth, if you will. Yeah, and then at the end, we could just extend, everything that's in stack that is not paired, we could add it to the remove. And then we can do it again, right? In S, we have answer, we put if index not in remove, then we can use this character, and then we join it back together at the end, right? I thought set has this, but maybe not. My mouse is a little bit because I don't think it does it that way. I'm at comprehension, but I want to learn to see whether there is a one add list update. Okay. Update seems like a very weird term, but yeah, I mean, I know that I could do like 4 comprehension at work. So if I was in contest, I'd really care about my times, then that's what I would do. But here, we get a chance to learn. Learn a little bit syntax I'm not maybe familiar with, but yeah, let's give it a submit. Nice, got it. Why did this take so? Why does this take 1.7 seconds? I don't know why this takes so long now. Like, also this is 2019. This is it's like 4. What is the complexity here? Also, I'm sorry, friends. Give me a second. Sometimes my laptop is having issue with this mouse and the mic and everything. So hopefully this comes through. But yeah. Okay, so what's the complexity here? This is going to be linear time, linear space, this is linear space, this is linear space. The answer is linear space, and you have this thing. Just keep in mind, I say this more often now because I feel like I see people make this mistake a lot, but you have to put them in an array and then append them and then join them back together. The reason why I do this is because if you just do like the naive thing of like answer is equal to empty string, and then like, you add the character and then just return the answer, this creates a new object every time. And if you have an O of n loop, this creates n objects. And in those n objects, each of them has 1 character, 2 character, 3 character, ... So all of, and you just sum that up, and it is actually n squared. And you may run out of time, you may run out of space, depending on the problem. Probably not for this, I don't know. You may or may not for this one, but just something to watch out for. It does have a good constant for Python, so sometimes you get away with it, but always, you gotta keep that in mind. Otherwise, it will bite you in the most unexpected time, and that is not great. But that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think, and yeah. Gonna do an extra premium problem after, or bonus random problem after this, so stay tuned. But stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.